look now. Hand off to the right side. Breaks an open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Texas, 7. Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the defense able to hold. a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Gators begin to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Jones. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, and they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Gators have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the back gets the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Dropping back, it's Jones. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has it back to the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that? Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16. If it's better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The pre-snap motion from the offense. We call the counter play here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the 3 up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The sure hands. It's Wilson. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now
the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
And the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be fourth down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Critical moment in this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Caught by the receiver. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense blinking now. They're building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Dropping back, it's Jones. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's good as he throws it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over 1st and
10. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. To the air, it's Jones. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That keeps the score. Texas 29, Florida 13.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Down the middle, it's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Makes the defender miss. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know,
looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Football comes out. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Point after, not right through. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball for 31. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Throws to the tight end. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down for the receiver is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Bailey. Snags the quick throw. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Running back with the carry. He's brought down at the 38. Third down coming up.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A play action, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now, 4th down.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they
doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He tries to get it to the running back. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Manning. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope still alive here in the late going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Going toward the end zone. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.